Mark Sanchez has been arrested for attacking a 69-year-old DoorDash delivery driver and ending up in the hospital himself. And there's no way they're arresting a multi-millionaire celebrity doing the game the next day unless they had like hard evidence, right? You know damn well they must have had like HD footage of him doing this. So here's what I predict. Okay, here's my prediction. I predict Mark Sanchez will weasel out of any consequences for this via he's gonna be like, I'm struggling with my mental health. I'm really struggling with my mental health. And the alcoholisms, I've got so much alcoholism. I'm gonna go seek out the help I need. And then he'll get probation, right? Which will be like speeches or like a Make-A-Wish. Although maybe not Make-A-Wish. Like who's wishing to see Mark Sanchez? Nobody on their deathbed is gonna be wishing to see goddamn Mark Sanchez. So maybe not Make-A-Wish. Maybe like, I raise money for the troops. I raise money for the troops. Look at me, I'm raising money for the troops. And and this is how he will weasel out of it, and he will eventually be back on doing games soon. Which is fine, like whatever, dude. But it's come on, beating up a 69-year-old DoorDash delivery driver, that's a little bit... The guy's having a hard enough time as it is. Let's see what else. Dillon Gabriel got his first start, as expected. He sucked. He was 19 of 33, 190 yards, 38 QBR. He did have 2 touchdowns, but don't let that fool you. QBR was not fooled. QBR did not... One of those touchdowns was like a 3-yard pass to the flat. If the guy is open, you toss it to him. If he's covered, you throw it away and kick the field goal. It was that kind of touchdown. So QBR gave him no credit for that. And I did tell you that Dillon Gabriel has no quarterback face, which significantly impacts his odds for success. He has no quarterback. He looks like Caveman Lawyer.
I'm just a caveman. Your world frightens and confuses me.
And speaking of lack of quarterback face, in the quarterback deficit bowl, Jaxson Dart and Spencer Rattler squared off in the quarterback deficit bowl. It looks like Spencer Rattler is going to pull out the victory. It is shocking how predictive quarterback face is. And I think it's because of the confidence it instills in you as you're growing up. I think that's kind of what it is. So yeah, I have no belief in Jaxson Dart or Spencer Rattler moving forward due to their total lack of quarterback face. Now, I know we crap on the national media, but we have to give Kevin Wildes credit. Kevin Wildes prophesized the outcome of Thursday Night Football between the 49ers and the Rams. He foretold it, dude. Like, everything that happened, he foretold. Everything he said came to pass, dude. Look.
Obviously, I believe in Mac Jones. I believe in Kendrick Bourne. I believe in the Super Bowl pedigree of all of the Chiefs. I believe in Kyle Shanahan, the genius Kyle Shanahan. I also believe in Robert Saleh. In this defense, I also believe in a short week benefits the underdogs. I also believe that the Rams have some hollow victories.
Yeah, everything he said came to pass. I was wrong. I did not think Mac Jones could do that. Not the passing. I knew he could pass, but I didn't think he could withstand that assault from the Rams. I thought if you hit Mac Jones, he would fold. He did not fold. Did you see at the end of the game? Fred Warner, by the way, at the end of the game, looked like he just got out of the spa. Fred Warner looked like he just got a deep tissue massage. But Mac Jones looked like he aged about 15 years from that game. He took a hellacious beating. And all credit to him for withstanding that. I didn't think he could. I was wrong. I was impressed. You know, one of the great things about sports is the unexpected, right? Guys exceeding your expectations. That's one of the best parts about sports. But the Raiders hiring Pete Carroll and then signing Geno Smith has worked out exactly like everyone expected. That has gone pretty much exactly like everyone expected. They are currently down 40-3, 40-6. They're losing 40-6 to Daniel Jones and the Colts, which tracks. That is exactly the cluster F that everyone expected from their offseason move. So Tom Brady's ownership not off to a rousing start. Twitter is saying this is Brock Purdy watching Mac Jones take his job. Yeah, Kyle Shanahan to me looks like a guy who like sleeps around with a lot of different quarterbacks. You know what I mean? He went from RG3, Kirk Cousins, Matt Schaub, Matt Ryan, CJ Beathard, Jimmy Garoppolo, Nick Mullins. He sleeps around, okay? But he was getting up in age, and he decided, you know what? It's time for me to settle down. I've got to settle down. He meets Brock. Brock is like this cute girl in a sundress. He's like, I'm going to settle down with Brock. I'm going to commit to Brock. This is the one. I'm not going to look around. I'm committed to Brock, okay? And then he sees Mac Jones in the New Orleans game, and I think he got like a half tent. You know what I'm saying? He's like, huh? You know what I'm saying? He got like a half tent watching Mac Jones against New Orleans. But he's like, okay, forget it. I'm faithful to Brock. I'm not going to fall for it. I'm faithful to Brock. And then Brock comes back for the Jaguars game, which is sort of equivalent to like Brock not putting on makeup, just wearing sweats. You know what I mean? He's not ready. He didn't dress up. So Kyle was very disappointed in the Jacksonville game. And then Mac Jones shows up to the Rams game, and I'm just telling you at this point, after Kyle watching Mac Jones against the Rams, I'm just telling you, Kyle is thinking about Mac Jones in the shower. That's what's happening right now. Okay, in this analogy, Kyle is still like committed to Brock, but he's thinking about Mac Jones in the shower. That's what's happening right now. Okay? Because Kyle has a wandering eye. It would not surprise me if Kyle still stalks Kirk Cousins' IG. It would not surprise me. It would not surprise me if he wrote messages if he wrote DMs to Kirk Cousins and then deleted it. You know what I mean? He thought about sending it. He has a wandering eye. Okay, the Eagles just lost to the Broncos. I don't know how that happened. I watched this game. It looked like the Eagles were in control. I don't know what happened. Somehow they lost that game good. I hate the Eagles. Good.